This is the Speck CandyShell Plus faceplate for the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 5S. Hi, Dan from Gear Diary. Speck has added a huge plus to their popular CandyShell line of cases for the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 5S. They have now added a faceplate so that you can protect your device all the way around, not just the sides, the back, the corner, etc. This new CandyShell Plus faceplate has an MSRP of $44.95, and it's going to be shipping in 5 different colors. Let's crack open the box, take a look at the case, and why you might want to think about getting this to protect your new iPhone 5S. Now, Speck did something really neat with this packaging. They actually made it so that you simply pull this slide tray out in order to get to the case itself. And there is the case, and it simply lifts right out of the packaging. So this is the Speck CandyShell Plus faceplate. It is a CandyShell case, as you can see. And it has, in keeping with the name, a faceplate that actually separates from the case itself. So let's take a look at the case itself. I'm actually going to be using a model iPhone 5 because my iPhone 5S is actually the viewfinder for my Sony camera that's shooting this. We'll talk about that in another post. So, you know, it pops in like any CandyShell case. Put in the buttons first. And if you're familiar with the style of case, you'll know that it gives some nice lay on the table protection. If you flip it over, you've got the Speck name and the Speck logo right here. Let's see if we can get that on camera. And you have an opening for the camera, microphone, and the flash on the 5S. The flash is obviously going to be bigger. Here along the bottom, you've got an opening for the 3.5mm headphone jack, the lightning connector, and the speaker and microphone. Along the side here, you've got the buttons are covered and the mute toggle is open and a little recessed. Here at the top, you've got the sleep awake button, and obviously nothing over here. So that is an iPhone 5 or a dummy iPhone 5 in a Speck CandyShell. What makes this product different is this faceplate. And this faceplate, as you see, has color right here along it, and then it's clear. And the adhesive to hold it in place is actually here on the back. You pull it off, and then you place it right down on your iPhone 5 or your iPhone 5S. And once it's in place, you now have 360-degree protection for your iPhone. Obviously, it's not water protected, but you do have protection along the screen, along the top, along the sides, the bottom, and back. And it actually is a really nice option if you like the CandyShell style of case, but you always had an issue with the fact that the screen wasn't protected. I mean, obviously you could put a screen protector on it, but this actually gives you a screen protector that's designed to go with the CandyShell, and it's just $44.95. The reason I'm not putting the adhesive on this is not only the fact that this is not a real phone, it's a model phone, but it is actually the fact that we're going to be giving away this review sample when the written review goes live on Gear Diary. So please check geardiary.com. Also, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. When the review goes live, we're going to have a contest to give this away. It'll run a couple of days. This is the Speck CandyShell Plus faceplate, MSRP of $44.95. It'll come in 5 different colors. This has been Dan from Gear Diary. Thanks very much for watching.